Alright gang, back again, my Khmer gang. It is currently almost 5 AM, okay, in the UK, almost 5 AM. So any of these other reactors that say that they're a fan of VANNDA, were they up at 5 AM for the drop? No, they were not. No, they were not. We are, okay? We're in the building. Skull Season 2 is here. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to Andrew Mann, everybody, in fact, at Barami for making this album possible. I cannot wait for it. I think we've heard like 5 or 6 tracks from it so far. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Some of you guys have been waiting for this for like 2 years. Others like myself, only been waiting a year, but that still feels like far too long. Without further ado, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. I definitely was not ready for that. Definitely was not ready for that. The little like string notes, and obviously I'm guessing they're Khmer instruments, very old school. But the instruments used, it was almost like it was trying to be, I don't know, patient whilst also being melodic. I don't know. The little percussion instruments used there, I don't know what that is. I don't know why the need for that break, but whatever that is in the production, and obviously because, you know, this is being released on DSPs first, digital streaming platforms first, there aren't going to be any lyrics for it, not just yet. We might have to wait a few days for those, but you know, I might do another video with the lyrics after. Depression, anxiety, could never all out there give me sun and it risky. They could have jumped on the kissing me. The way that the percussions have like they've almost like amped up, but it's not taken away from like the subtleness of this beat. This actually sounds crazy. It doesn't, like, obviously it sounds like VANNDA because it is VANNDA, but it just doesn't sound like many of his flows in Skull 1 were so sporadic it was almost impossible to believe that he'd come up with them. But these ones are a lot more melodic, you know. Oh, the reverb. No. So that wasn't even the end. That wasn't even the end of his vocals for this record. Oh my God. That break in there was almost like Kanye style production. The bass in this is beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh. That was a little bit of a masterpiece. And in terms of like an introduction, I think it sort of tells you that there's going to be a bit of drama within this album, just with the use of so much percussion. And I don't know what sort of stocks they used for the percussion, but in that sort of Kanye production style break, that was incredible. That was amazing. And like I say, in terms of an introduction to an album, perfect. Ugh. Next up is Skull Island, let's go. Why does he sound like he's eating? Like, he sounds like he's eating like dough balls or something whilst he's rapping this. Is anyone else getting that? What a way to approach those drums, bro, because those drums are like, it's almost like 80s hip hop drums. That's what that sounds like, that do. It's almost like 80s hip hop drums. Like a never choke, bitch, I'm forever balling. The breaks that are in this, like, he's breaking at the perfect times. And like I say, the introduction was just an explanation of the drama to come. This is the drama that I was talking about. This is exactly the drama that I was talking about. The little breaks and not knowing where to go mad.
storytelling ប្រៀបដូចជាកញ្ចក់ឲ្យអ្នក show your true face ប្រៀបដូចជាសិភៅបំបត្តិ
He like used up a space in that bar just to go, oh, piss off, bro. This is why he's one of the greatest.
I am the champion boy មានសម្លេងនៃខ្លួនឯងមិនបាច់ចាំ belong the boy មានខួរប៉ុណ្ណា
For any Stray Kids fans that are listening, he's saying champion. He's not saying Changbin, although it does sound like it. And for those of you that don't know, Changbin is a Korean rapper. He's from Australia, but he's Korean. He's a Korean rapper. He's fucking sick.
I'm back with the Scorpy feel like a movie but you know the guy TP album
What is Oh my god, what just happened? What just happened? What is going on? I genuinely don't understand what just happened there. However, I also don't understand what just happened to the end of that beat, because the end of that beat sounded like Galactica or Pac-Man or something. I don't know, like an arcade game. And then obviously he's got Life is a Game. If it had gone into Life is a Game, that would have been mental. I'm sure my phone just tried to play that, by the way. I don't even know what to say about that last one. The flows in there were different. Not flows that we've heard before from VANNDA, especially when he went double time as well. But he was talking his shit. He was saying, I am the champion. You can't stop me. You can't stop this grind because I don't stop. Now come here, blood, we've already done. It's skip ahead to, okay, we've already done parentheses and Life is a Game. So we're skipping ahead to Daydreamer. I would do the other two, but for those of you that haven't seen my other reactions of them, you probably didn't land here by accident. So go and watch them, you know? If you haven't seen them before, I'd definitely recommend it. But let's go, Daydreamer. I like the synths already. God damn. Why is he being so smooth? Obviously, I know VANNDA isn't a father, but that's the sort of voice you use when you're speaking to a toddler, like a baby, like when you're trying to soothe them, you know? That's the sort of voice that you do. So why would he be trying to evoke the emotion of soothing, of calm and serenity and peace? Why would he be trying to evoke that emotion in this record? I know that it's called Daydreamer, so I'm guessing that it's going to have something to do possibly about daydreaming about, you know, a potential life that he doesn't have yet. Maybe with a wife and kids and nice house by the beach. Maybe he's thinking about that stuff. I don't know. But what I do know is that he's using a very, very soothing tone. The reverb. Whoa. Okay, so I was going to say at the end of that anyway, that if you're listening to it with headphones, then you could probably hear it a bit clearer, but there was a heartbeat that was running throughout that. The end of that, like, a lot of this so far has been about the production, as much as it's about VANNDA's vocals and his capability when it comes to flow patterns and melodic keychains. A lot of it has been about the production, and that's very, very obvious, strikingly obvious. With Daydreamer, it was more about taking you to a certain place, and that's why twinned with that sort of those beautiful synths and that piano chain running all the way through. In addition to that, you also had VANNDA with his like soft, soothing voice. It was obviously meant to evoke a certain emotion. So next we have Night Thinker. So maybe it's along the same vein, but you've got day and night. So I'm guessing it's going to change up very slightly. This already sounds low. Let me find out Songha has had something to do with the production on this, because that sounds very similar to, I believe it was Corleone. Was it Corleone? Was it Corleone? It was the track just before Mastermind on Songha's the Grimes album. The track just before Mastermind, I believe it was Corleone. It had very, very similar tones. That actually gave me goosebumps. You see, this is the difference. Where most rappers would just rap, he's going like he's bringing it up and down. The way he constructs his flows around beats, and you know it is around the beat as well. He doesn't just come up with these flows while he's writing. I don't think. I believe that he writes, but then comes up with the flows because of the beat, because it's so tailored. Let me tell you my story before I become his history. So my story, which is his story, which is his story, history. Jesus, come on, man. Right now, because of obviously what time it is, you guys know, well, a lot of you know, I have children, so I can't be too loud. The production in this is perfect. So perfect. And I feel like, obviously I've watched the school documentary so far, because obviously they've still got more to come, and obviously season 2 we've got at the end of the year, so there's going to be more documentaries to come. But in the documentary so far, they've been, you know, in order to produce this album, they were living in a house together, and there was a certain synergy involved, and you can tell that within the production. There's such high quality, man. I love this. What to say about that track? Again, I feel like it's all about the production. Like, at this stage anyway, especially for me personally. Obviously, any Cambodian subscribers or any casuals that are watching, shouts out to the casuals, please subscribe. Like, why not? But yeah, to anybody Cambodian or that understands Cambodian that's listening, it's very different for you, because you can get that next level of it with the lyrics as well. Unfortunately, we're dealing today, tomorrow, and I think until the 3rd, we won't have lyrics until it's out on YouTube, or unless somebody, you know, translates them and puts it out on YouTube, maybe, or messages me on Instagram. Anybody who can get the translations for any of these songs, DM me, all right? Now, we've already heard How's It Taste, which is next. Obviously, again, if you haven't checked out my reaction to that one, and Bocolo, please go and check that out. But without further ado, Daddy Da. So I'm guessing VANNDA, Daddy Da. Whenever VANNDA is in this bag, this particular like lo-fi hip-hop bag, and he's carrying like long melodic notes, the breaks again. And when I say breaks as well, I also mean the breaks that he uses in his vocals, like bar for bar, like the little break that he used there. It was that bit there. Like, there could have been a word in there, but he didn't use one. He just left it. Ugh. This entire record so far is nuts, okay? That is nuts. Catch Me If You Can, a classic. Oh my God, by the way, that came out last year. Can we talk about that for a second? How long have we been waiting for this album, man? Young Man. Now, I know for a fact that there's a video coming out for that today, and that will have English subtitles, so you know what? We're not going to do it. I'm not going to do Young Man. We're going to wait for that. Oh God, I really want to hear it though. No, I'm not doing it. You guys just saw that live. I had to make that decision. Executive decisions. Here at TeddyGreyOnStuff, we make the tough choices in life, okay? Okay, so we're not doing Young Man. That will be coming out later today though. I believe it's coming out 12 PM here, so I've got about 6.5 hours to wait for it. Not too long at all. I'm awake for the day now. Let's go. Elevator. Oh God, that... Okay. What I was gonna do while the beat was like quiet, dun 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 dun, while it was just doing that, I was gonna take a sip of the old tea. And then it did something crazy. And I fear sometimes that I might throw something in a rage, you know? VANNDA does this to me. Listen, I'm actually... Okay, so if anybody that is in any way connected to Barami, get in touch with me. I have the most insane idea for a video for this song. Why was a video not made for this song? We've already heard Catch Me If You Can, Khmer Blood, Bokolo. What else have we heard? Parenthesis, Life is a Game. Did I miss anything? I'm sure I missed something. How's it taste? There you go. 6 records we've already heard. Why was this one not given its own little platform? This beat is stupid. I'm going all the way back. I can't even. I'm the king of the zoo. It's not you, it's me.
I'm the king in the zoo, not you, it's me. Up in the spirit, there's some lame material, it's me.
Bro, the way he's riding this beat is stupid because he's making it sound militant. Like in his flow, and even with those like sirens going off in the background, it sounds militant. It sounds militant, and he's making it do that with his lyrics too. Not his lyrics, his flow. Bro, I am actually genuinely annoyed that wasn't given its own like platform. That might be the best beat of the entire record. For me personally, like as a rap fan. Like, that beat was stupid. That's the sort of beat, like, I guarantee if, like, Timbaland or Swizz Beats, or if somebody else had made that beat, everybody in the US would be remixing that beat. I can guarantee it. That beat's stupid. Elevator might be, low-key, be my favourite track. And I don't even know what he said. King next.
I'm a king in this shit. What does it buy? So how for the night? Yeah. Ha ha ha, 555. Stop.
I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I went into a different place there. I went to a completely different place there. You might not understand it. In my head, just then when I closed my eyes, it was me being crowned king. That's ridiculous. And it's so selfish whilst listening to a VANNDA record where he is clearly talking about himself being the king. I'm sorry, can we just talk about the fact that my mum just said, ha 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 ha, and just laughed.
Gold, bro.
Okay, why is this picked up again? Like, the start of it was like drama, and then the middle, bunch of songs that we've already heard, and I know that I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it in its entirety to really like get the essence of the record. However, Elevator and King. Bro, breathe. VANNDA, breathe. Please breathe. Please believe. You need to breathe. Jeez. That's unbelievable. The flow pattern that he's on at the minute, he's just continuing. Like, even though usually in you know, for every 4 bar there'd be a break after each bar, there's no break. Okay, so I believe this is the last track on the record, Coda. I think this is the last track. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out. Coda. Saxophone had to be somewhere.
ខ្ញុំស្រូបយកជីវជាតិដែលអ្នកស្មានមិនដល់កុំយកខ្ញុំប្រៀបធៀបបើអ្នកមិនដឹងខ្យល់ជីវិតរបស់ខ្ញុំ
Before the beat does what I believe I think it's about to do, which is drop, VANNDA's voice is a lot clearer on this record. A lot clearer. And obviously the beat is very simple to begin with. So it's making his voice come through a lot more. It's annoying me that I don't know what he's saying, but it's not ruining it for me.
Somebody gangster until a gangster walk in the room. There's some more
His flow is insane, but I like that he's got that like running all the way through it. It's like a Blackstreet Boys. I like the way you work it. No diggity. It's that sort of vibe.
បាយធៀងដូចទឹកភ្លៀងបាយពីងបាយកុយគុនពីជំហៀងដូចត្បូងកណ្ដៀងស្វាត់
My ding 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 ding. His flow is insane on this. Insane. And I love that whoever's behind the production with the beating of the piano is also the same note in bass. So it's like boom, 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 hitting on every note. Wow. Okay, so that was literally the last track. The thing that's striking me is that at the end of almost every record, there's like a new set of instruments that's played at the end of a lot of these records, and it's not as if they flow into the next record. Like, they've used instruments and created like little sonic pockets for just 10 seconds in the outro of a song. Like, there's no wastage in this record. Like, any pauses are there with purpose, and it's meant to feed you the idea of patience and get ready for what's to come. There's a lot of deep, dark piano accompaniments to some of these records, which is, you know, like I said, from the first record, it's giving the sense of drama. Some of those beats were off the chain. Elevator, King, and Coda. Unbelievable records. Why were they, all three of them were left until the end, which kind of tells me that the second half of this Skull 2 record, the second half is going to be so grimy. Based on the last three records, the next part of Skull 2 is going to be dirty, so grimy. Because the beat from Elevator, mwah. And then King was ceremonial. And then Coda was just like a show-off record. But all with that like hip-hop element to it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm gonna have to obviously go back and listen to it in its entirety with the tracks that I've already heard before, but I'll do that in my own time. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through watching me listen to that again. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's already on YouTube, so, you know. But yeah, man, that was a roller coaster. What time is it now? So it is 5:50. So it's 10 to 6 in the morning. 5:50 a.m. and we've just finished it. Mad. Unbelievable. I will be running this back today. Probably in about 20 minutes when I go for a shower, because I am so hot. I was cold when this started, that's why I put this on. And then just shucking and jiving to VANNDA's music, and I'm boiling. Enough about me. VANNDA, this is his year. This is his year to take it to that next level. And I believe with this record and then the rollout for the second part of Skull 2, he's going to be going into 2023 with a huge advantage. A huge advantage. And hopefully this goes just as global as Skull 1 did. I just hope that I could do my part by creating these reactions and putting them out there. It's been your boy TeddyGreyOnStuff. Let me know what you thought in the comments.
me.